Aloha, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, or
Be
good evening,
prepared.
wherever you are on this beautiful planet of ours today. Jan Rand and I would like to welcome you to the Power Hour Fast Start Training. Normally Monday, Marcy would be here with you. She had a previous appointment, so Jan and I get the honor of, excuse me, spending this time and training with everybody here. Jan, oh, I distracted her. Hi,
Good
girl.
morning. Good morning, everybody. I missed this last week. It was like so quiet without any Zooms. I didn't know what to do with myself. Well, anyways, happy to be here today.
It was kind of different, wasn't it? There was a couple of moments in the afternoon where I'm like, what do I do now? We're not doing what we normally do. I filled it up with other stuff though. So, well, we are here to take a look and help those people that are new to the training or just reinforce training for those of you that have been here more than once. And if you are new, could you put your thumbs up, raise your hand, let me know Kiana's new, Wynn's new. Anybody else? Well, we have two people new for sure today. So what I would love is if throughout this training call, I'm going to come back and forth from sharing, and I may ask you guys if you two can do it, and you'll give me a thumbs up, okay? I'll say some homework stuff. It'll be easy. And if you can do it, you put your thumbs up. All right. So without further ado, I'm just going to go ahead and get Sharon on the screen. I think I just saw Carrie said she's new too. It went too fast for me though. All right, so welcome to Team Evolve, and this is the Training and Resource Center, and you'll want to write this information down. It is start333biz.com. That is our website, and this is our personal team's page, and whole system of training is behind this front page, okay? The first homework you have is to actually come here and go through every single link. We're not going to do every link today, but we are going to get you started so that you can get your business rolling, okay? This is our team's mission. If you click this star, that is our Leaders Club, and you can see from senior presidentials, I think it goes down to executive directors possibly. And this is where I want you to click right away and sign up here. You can get, excuse me, you can get texts or emails, and Marcy and Peter send these out. And you can click whichever one you want to receive it, whichever way. But please sign up so that you are connected in with our team, okay? It's really important. The next thing up is Marcy has our incentive trips set up here from LifeWave. It's super exciting. I'm hoping to get to qualify for one or more of these wonderful trips. And you can click this link and you can see all of the details and what the qualifications to get to go are. And here's what we're really training on today: the Team Evolve system, 333, and PPP. We patch 3 a day, follow up with 3 a day, and invite 3 people to podcasts. And we peak interest, pre-qualify, and pick a package. 333 PPP, pretty easy, right? And behind these magical doors, that is all of our resources that Marcy has accumulated and created our system for duplicating how we can share with other people and then teach your downline how to build a business as well. And to get into this door, first thing that you really need to do is click here to request a password, okay? Your name, put your ID number, cell, and email. And that way, if I am going to tell you how to get in there right now, but if things change, if this password had to change for some reason, you would be sent an email with the information, okay? You can either click to access the system here, or you can click the doors. And we'll be back there in just a minute, though. This is our patching party event calendar, and it's really awesome because you can click the patchingparty.com link. You can select your state. Let's see if there's anything going on in Hawaii. No, we haven't put ours on yet. Oh, well, we're almost the end of November anyway, but if we just go back to select state, it will populate. Oh, look at all of them. November has been busy. Let's get to this week. So if you are in California, tomorrow you could go at the Team Evolve office. There is a patching party happening. And so if you are near there, you are welcome to attend any party that's been put onto the calendar. My understanding is that you can join that, okay? You can add your event, edit, or delete it. So if you're doing a patching party, you're looking for one, there you go. Now we have our patching podcast. You can give anybody that link, patchingpodcast.com, or you can come here. There's me. You can just click whichever day of the week you'd like, and you can copy the image, and then you can send that to somebody. And you can also click that link. We're always teaching about what we are training on, okay? This is a printable version, and it just is the written words about what's happening, what nights, and who's going to be in there working them. Patchingpodcast.com, you can click that and you can print that actual picture there. Then we have a training schedule. And again, you can click on the different days and copy the image and send the images out. We have all types of different training, personal development, leadership calls, In the Know with Peter No. Jan and I do Activate and Elevate on Fridays. So there's a lot of options for you. And we recommend that you go to at least 3 things a week, at least 2 podcasts, and 1 or 2 of the different trainings a week. And that way you start to really feel comfortable because you're hearing it. You're letting yourself absorb the information so that you can share it out. Again, here's a printable list of the training podcasts. And there's the Zoom meeting link. That's how you got here today. And then down below here, we have different events. December 2nd. Jan, are you going out there for that too? No, she's not going to South Dakota. All right. But if you want, and you're near there, you can click this link and you can join them. I certainly recommend that everyone click this link and join the convention next year. It's going to be in Dallas, Texas, October 17th through 19th. And I think for just a short while longer, they have the discounted tickets, and then they'll be bumping that price up. And I know that there's over 4,000 people already registered for the convention, so save your place. All right, now we're going to scroll back up to the doors. There are the doors, there they are. And for entering the doors, when I click on the door, it's just going to open up for me, but please write this down. The username is start333biz, B-I-Z, and the password is 333biz, 333biz. Okay, I'm going to stop screen sharing and take a look at these chats for a second. Okay, so I'm not sure about the AI stuff, but we're trying to get it so that the AI assistant doesn't take all the notes in our meeting and put them out there for everybody. So if you can take a look, whoever this is, autopilot that's doing that, we would appreciate that, okay? Debbie Thomas, you have a question about the podcast schedule. Let's ask it real quick. What's your question?
That's subject to change, isn't it?
The podcast schedule? Well,
no, one of the schedules, any of the schedules, like subject to change for people and stuff, right?
Right. So like this week, we didn't have anything last week because it was holidays. And coming up, Kathleen will be coming back on to the Tuesday schedule. So if that's what you're talking about,
Yeah,
change,
exactly.
yes.
Okay, thanks.
You're welcome, hon. I think that's it. All right. So everybody understand how to get into the site, my new girls. Kiana? You can do that? Perfect. Where's Win? I don't see her. There she is. Win, can you get into the new site? Perfect. I think there was Carrie as well, maybe. If you can get in, that would be perfect. All right, let's go back on and get training. All right. So we have entered the door. And what you see here is the Evolve System logo again and information. And there's all these different tabs. And we will be training on the Evolve System and a wee bit in the office. But I really would like you to go through and click. Here we have business cards. You can order your business cards. There's going to be all options. Okay. And I just have one request, is that when you see these and we train on these, don't assault me with all kinds of text messages and emails that say, Sheila, why are these business cards compliant or not compliant? Okay. You have the power to put whatever you would like on your own business cards. Okay. You don't have to have any of ours. You can go to Vistaprint. You can print your own. Okay. So they're there, and that is the beginning of your business. It truly is. There are marketing materials here that you can order from Sally, information on how to have a patching party, how to use influencers, and a little bit more. These we're not going to all go through, but you can take that on your homework in your time. Take 15-20 minutes. That's all it takes, and scroll through all of this. Okay. So let's go to the Evolve System 333 PPP. And to start, what you're going to do is you're just going to start, if you're new with us, you start out by making your list. Okay. And I do want to say that it says patch 3 people a day. That's the recommended. We want you to fit in where you can get it in. Okay. If you can talk to 3 people a day, you are a rock star. Some people can talk to 3 people a week. Okay. I'm not telling you to limit or expand yourself. That's up to you. You know what you can do, and you know how you can motivate your own self. But the very first thing that we're going to do is you're going to buy a list book like this. And if you guys have list books, hold them up. Who's got a list book in here? I know some of us do. There we go. I don't know what is your name? It says owner on there. You have a beautiful haircut.
It's Marshanna.
Marshanna, thank you.
Yes, thank you.
You bet. There's Kathy's book. Outstanding. Okay, so we all get these little books, yeah. And you can go to Long's or Walgreens, Walmart, whatever your local discount place is, and you can get them very inexpensively. The first thing you're going to do after you buy that list book is you're going to write on the inside of it, okay? And it says, now Marcy changed this and she hasn't changed it in here. So I'm going to read what she changed it to. LifeWave is the holy grail of optimal health. Okay. So where it says of youth renewal, just put optimal health in there. And then have you heard about stem cells? Who do you know that would like this? Those are what you write on the inside of your list book. And then we're going to start making our list. And what you do is the first thing is you just need 10. We're not expecting you to create a list of 300 people today. If you're new, you just start with 10 and you have their name and their cell phone number. And this is how you can decide who you want to start with. Who do you know that you respect? Who do you know that you love? Who do you know that you could help with whatever conditions their issues are? Who do you know that you would really like to have a business with? I mean, that to me is a really important key. And then who do you know has influence? And we're not talking about the 15-year-old on TikTok that dances with 3 million different people following her. We're talking about people that are real influencers, people that have a position where they can influence other people, whether that's an attorney, a doctor, a fireman, a nurse, your pastor, Marcy Preble, okay? People that have an ability to positively influence other people through mentoring or their own actions, okay? So you're going to create that list of 10 by going through your telephone, by looking at your Facebook list, your Instagram list, your Messenger list, Telegram, WhatsApp, and LinkedIn. And I know that sometimes people message me and say, oh my God, do I have to join every one of those social media things? And the answer is no, you don't have to join any of those social media things, because I'm 60 and we're back in the days where we walk up to people and say, hi, my name is Sheila. Okay. So you don't have to go online to do this. You can do this on your own, but that is another option, all the online way. The other option is called belly to belly, and that's in the everyday world. And, you ask people, so, hi, I'm Sheila. What's your name? What do you do? Oh, you're in horse racing. Cool. I'm in stem cell technology. Okay. You strike up a conversation and you're casual and you're authentic. And then what are you going to do after you strike up that conversation? You're going to give them your business card, and then you're going to get a number. Okay. Give a card, get a number. And if you could put that and literally program yourself to give a card, get a number, that's going to be foundational for you. Or the other option, give a patch, get a number. I will never give people a patch unless I get their phone number, because if I just give you a patch and you walk away from me without giving me your information, what have I done? Just thrown that money down the toilet, right? All right. So create your first list of 10, and then you're going to create a second list of 10, and so on. And once you've started to build your business, then you identify who else wants to build a business underneath you, those people that you've signed up, and you start helping them create their list of 10. You bring them to these calls here, these Monday and Tuesday trainings, and we teach them how they're going to build their list of 10. We're always asking, and we are always linking arms with our people, because when we lift those below to success, that is how we succeed. Okay. All right. So the the next thing, it says add to the list using business cards. All right. So again, this is that business card that I shared first, and how you can order it is right here at the top. You can email Sally, you can text her, you can call her. And the wonderful thing about Sally Fung is that if you like almost everything on a card, but you're not totally settled with, one side of it, then she'll change it for you. Okay. And like I said before, if you are not happy with wording, or you feel things are not compliant enough for you, create your own. Okay. It's not about, what's really amazingly cool is that Marcy, Peter, Dr. Stacy, Jan, me, we've been creating all of these systems for 4 years. Yesterday was my 4th year anniversary of using the patch. And when we started, these systems were not in place, and it was a lot more challenging. And Jan and I both have gone through thousands of dollars of patches that we just shared on to people, because we didn't know what to do. We were kind of just so excited that we were being helped with our own conditions. Okay. So this is your opportunity to have an amazing business yourself. And let me just move that back into the right place. All right. And so taking responsibility, creating your card, or having Sally, but cards are really critical to have. That's your first real super hard piece of homework, is getting those cards. Okay. Kiana, Wynn, everyone that said they're new, can you guys do that? Get your business cards. Okay. The next thing is you're going to add to your list using a script. And now that you have chosen to build a business, you have become a network marketer. Congratulations and welcome to our network marketing world and team. It took me a while to wrap my mind around that myself. And that's okay if you're in that space. Just know that it's a good thing and that you are out there sharing one of the most important gifts you could ever share with anybody. So this is the script that you can use. Hi, my name is Sheila. What's your name? What do you do for work? Oh, I'm in stem cell technology. Here's my card. I'm happy to send you information and a gift. What's your cell number? Do you have pain? Where is it? I can totally send you something for that. So this little script, I'm going to take this, copy it. Let's put it into the chat. Okay. And so what I would suggest is for everybody that's new and for those, thank you guys. Oh, and somebody already put that script in there. Thank you. Wow. Yay. Thank you. I appreciate that, Jenny. So that script is for you to make it easier as you're starting. And the more that you use these scripts, they become part of you and you don't feel uncomfortable or overwhelmed. I promise. I promise. Let's go back. All right, so that was our first script. And now we've got piquing interest scripts. And piquing interest, what does that mean? It makes, piquing means to stimulate someone to want to know more. Okay, so you are stimulating their mind, you're piquing their interest, you're not giving away everything, but you want them to be curious and come back to you. Okay, so here's some quick asks. The stem cell asks, what's going on with you? And you don't have to stand there and write if you don't want to, but you can. Or if you're on the phone, you just write on your, you take notes. What's going on with you? That way, when they say, oh, I hurt my ankle, you can say, well, I finally found something that helps me with my hurt ankle. Have you heard about stem cells? They're going to say yes, and they'll tell you how much they know, or they will say, no, I don't know what a stem cell is. And you're going to ask them, what have you heard about stem cells? What if you could activate your own stem cells naturally? And have you heard about the new stem cell activation technology? What if you could activate your own stem cells for less than a cup of coffee a day? I think I need a sip of coffee for that one. Okay. Less than a cup of, I don't keep saying cup. Less than a cup of coffee a day. Starbucks here is like $6-7 a cup, man. And these are only $3 a piece when you're doing it wholesale, right? What a big savings. Okay, these are asks that you can use about light. Have you heard about how fast light can heal your body? Have you heard about how fast light works in your body? And business asks, what do you do for work? Do you have pain? Where is your pain? And these are important questions because if I'm belly to belly with someone and I always have Eon and Ice Wave and X39 in my little bag. If somebody is telling me I've got pain and I'll ask them on a pain scale, where are you at? If they're way up at 8, 9, or 10, I may just right then put an Ice Wave on them, Ice Wave patches. And that way they're going to be able to instantly, or within 2 or 3 minutes, come to me and go, oh my gosh, you just helped give me pain relief. All right. So that is really important. And Marcy's, one of her golden nuggets is text and talk and talk and text. And the reason that we text and talk and text is so that you don't look like a spammer. I can't tell you how many people, and I'll bet, there's 70 people on this call. I bet at least 30 to 40 of us all received these weird little texts from people that I kept getting them this weekend. Hey, cyber sale on Monday. I'm like, what? Who are you? What company are you with? Okay. And that's spam. All right. Don't be spammy. The only spam in Hawaii that people like is the kind they eat. Okay. So don't, Jan, she's laughing. Don't be spammy. And so that's why we text. Well, we're talking. If I'm putting my phone up, we're going to call them and say, like, when I get off the phone, or pardon me, when we are finished in here for training, I've got this book of all of my Dr. Rocco's patients that I work for my chiropractor. And I'm going to be calling everybody and saying, hey, I didn't see you get that order in for the Black Friday specials. Did you know that you can get a bundle? Performance bundle for $177, so that's $2 less expensive than the regular cost, and you get the free aromatherapy kit. Okay, so talk and text, text and talk. Don't be spammy. If you're going to call people and they don't answer, follow up with a text. Hi there, I just texted you. I wanted to let you know about this special. Okay, I'm only talking that way because we're in the days of special. Otherwise, you're going to say, hi, I'm the one that shared the X39 with you. Okay, there are scripts here that Marcy created easily for us to use when we're texting and calling. And Jen, if you haven't got that one in yet, if you could do that, I'd appreciate it. So the peaking and pre-qualifying all in one. Hi, Joni. I found a wearable light technology that activates your own stem cells to work like you are 20 again. How cool is that? So let's go to startx39now.com. Take a look at the pictures. You're going to be like blown away, and then watch the first 2 videos. It's so impressive. Then text me your address and I'll send you a gift. Okay, so I can call somebody and I can use this script, or I can text this. Most importantly, when you're texting, you need to personalize it to the person that you're speaking with. Otherwise, again, you're going to look spammy. Before we go any further, we're going to hit startx39now.com and we are going to go visit where you're sending them. Because if you just send someone here and you do not know what you're sending them to, that's not a good thing. And I'm blown away because it's, again, I know that Marcy and Michelle have been working on this website to get it really compliant, and boom, right there. We open it up and it has changed to the power of the patch. And how awesome is that? Activate your own light and feel young again. Your body has all it needs to regenerate and repair itself. With wearable light technology, we can tap into our body's own natural intelligence in a completely non-invasive and safe way. If you are looking to write something or put it out online, this is beautiful. Okay, this is totally compliant, and it even shows the 2 different patents that we have. We have many, 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 but those are the X39 technology patents. The first thing you're going to end up coming to is this little video. It's all about light. If you are on the phone with your person, click it, watch it together. It's only 2 minutes. Okay. Then we have this video that's all about copper peptide activates stem cells. And that's really important to be able to say too, because if you haven't read Dr. John Harmon's book, How to Reverse Aging with Copper Peptide, I think that's the name of it. Oh, it's behind me. Anyway, get that book and read it. It's a little sciencey, I admit it, but there's things in there that you're going to understand. Every single cell in our body, we have to have copper peptide. Okay, and if we don't, we are deficient, and you're definitely not going to be making stem cells. You're going to have a tough time with the mitochondria firing off and having energy in your stem cell, or in all your cells to begin with. So copper peptide is really important. And then here, these are the before and after pictures. Holy moly. When you can talk to somebody and say, hey, I want you to click on that lady, look at that. She had turkey neck, and look at how smooth and beautiful it is now. Or this young lady, she had a curve in her back, and that curve seems to be straightening out. Look at that. Oops, where are we going? Here we go. She looks like the daughter on the right side and the great grandma on the left. This picture, you can see on the left, the little ripples that are actually in the spinal column. There's cord, rather, sorry. You can see the different things going on there. And then here, a year and a half later, how those ripples are shifting. This is our beautiful Marcy. This is when she had fast growing cells. I tell this to people all the time. I'll be sharing here in a minute, the big poster board that has the pictures, all these pictures on them. And people go, what's going on with her? It doesn't even look like the same lady. I say, it is the same lady, and she regained her life. She has healed and doesn't have that anymore. This gentleman, take a look on the left. You can see, wow, we've got a big bald patch, and up front, he's really white. Now that bald spot's not as big, and certainly the hair looks darker in here. Mandy, wow. So after a year of using it, look at how it changed Mandy. All right, wrinkle reduction. Here is another turkey neck. None of us want turkey necks unless you're putting it in your gravy. And this one is mind-blowing to me. This is a little boy. This little boy had the tip of his finger cut off. The doctor did not want to repair the finger. He said it would die. You can see the picture in the next one that actually it's all black and dying. However, and the parents convinced him to do it. And then look at that. They put the patch right on the edge of the finger, and they saved the little boy's finger. How cool is that? Here we've got some horribly, that rash looks angry, and it looks so much better over in the other shots. Mandy again. So those are the pictures, and you want to share those pictures because look at that. Day 1, day 2, day 3. I believe he was riding a bike or something and bit the curb.
It was a snowboarding accident. He hit a tree.
Snowboard in a tree. That's even better than the bike and the curb. I gotta write that down, man. Snowboard. And yeah, wow. 3 days. That looks amazing, doesn't it? So then when you scroll down, and you can have them scroll down, it says by the age of 35, we've lost half our stem cells activity, and at 60 you lose most of it. Well, like I said, I turned 60 in October. I don't want to lose anything. I wish to continue to be younger, live longer, live healthier, right? And that step of mentioning that to people is important, because we're not going out and normally you're not telling a 20-year-old their stem cells are fine, right? We're talking to people who are in that age range of 35 to 60 or older, who wish to be helped to achieve what they used to have. This one here, safe, no drugs, stimulants, non-transdermal, non-invasive, latex-free, no injections. That is really important for people to understand, that nothing comes out of the patch and goes into your body, and nothing, it's not going to be a chemical or a drug. It's only light, and it's your own light. Okay. This is an amazing 18-minute video on David's talking about the X39. Really good to have. And then we come down to our patents and our science. You can click these links and you can read all about that information. A lot of people want some of that information. Not a lot. Some people want, because that's their personality. Some people have to do research before they can say, oh yes, I'll commit to that. Other people like me, I was like, oh my gosh, I put this on for 3 hours and my pain was diminished. I'm buying it. So we have different personalities. There are 4 different types, honestly, that that people and how they choose and make decisions. So meet them where they're at, right? This shows you how to wear it. Excuse me, explains about 12 hours on, 12 hours off. And downloading the patch guide and tracker. So you can read all of that, but what I want to get you to is down here. Jan and I both believe that this is one of the most important things that you can do for people is to give them a health tracker. And we'll be opening up these little envelopes here in a minute, and I'll show you a small one that will be sent out if you're requesting gifts. But this is a big PDF that you can click on it. You can send a copy of it to somebody. And this way, before, just have them rank their experience. Okay, it says symptoms. We don't really need to, and this is from LifeWave itself, so they put that word on there. But what they're going to do is they're going to rate their experience, and as the days progress, they really will say, oh my gosh, okay, this is different. I've had a different experience. All right, what to expect. Again, this is super important. The envelope that we gift out has the little 4x6 card of this. Within 24 hours, 4,000 genes begin to reset. Within 1 to 3 months, we've got the two, at 6 weeks, the brain hemispheres have started to balance and are balancing, and that helps with PTSD, anxiety, and depression. Cardiovascular system is changing and showing reverse aging. And then we have the copper peptide is activating that stem cells at that deep cellular level within 3 to 12 months. Okay. And then down here, we have what people are saying. We have different doctors, what they're saying. You click on those videos. Here's more places to get information, results, science and technology, all of these links. X39 research, it's a 4-minute video with David Schmidt. And then here people can go looking into the different patches. This is our all product sheet. We'll look at that in a minute. And a lot of people like sharing this. Horses don't lie, because it's like me, I patch my dogs, okay? And I can immediately see the difference. They have no idea whether it's a placebo or a real patch, correct? But when your dog stops limping after they're wearing the patch on their hip, then you know it's really working and they're having an effect. So that video that's kind of what that's about. Here's more about David Schmidt. And then at the very bottom, are you ready to wear it? Get back to the person who referred you. And that's one of the big things people ask me, oh, so I can order right from here? No, you're going to call me, or I'll call you and we'll put your order in. Okay. So that's our first script. The next script, the I am concerned about you, piquing interest script. What is going on with you? What are you doing these days for fun? What are you doing these days for work? Etc., etc. Then we have the compliment piquing script. Hey, Jan, I've always been impressed with the entrepreneur that you are, and it would be great if you and I could have a business together. Have you heard about stem cells? Do you know you can activate your own stem cells for less than a cup of coffee a day? Okay, so it's all about what the person that you're connecting with, how are you going to build that rapport and let them feel comfortable. Okay. Bob Campbell never patches people. Bob has this script. He created this, I don't know, when we were in our first year of doing the patching, I believe. And hi, Susie, what's going on with you? Well, I finally found something that helps me with my broken toe, and I think it'll help you too. That's it. Don't say any more. It doesn't matter what they're saying. Don't elaborate. What do you know about stem cells? And then you be quiet. And then, have you heard about the latest technology with stem cells? And they'll say no. Well, I'll send you some information, and if you like what you see, I can show you how to get it wholesale. And then you quit talking and send them startx39now.com. I'll try and answer all your questions after you look at the info on startx39now.com. So then he rolls down and he's asking him, do you want to talk tonight or would tomorrow be better? Is it 6 p.m. or 8 p.m.? It's called a double bind. You're giving them two options, but they're both going to connect you, okay? And you're controlling the situation. And always let whomever you're working with upline know what time you're calling them. And that's so if you're giving them a three-way call, okay? And then the Eric Beal script is kind of what we did. He's going to take them over to startx39now.com and he is going to do kind of what I did for you, explaining the different website. And then he asked them again, when would you like to have my phone call? All right. So those are our scripts for piquing interest. We already went through that, sharing startx39now.com. And now we're at the resource center. So you can share science links with people. Here's a men's health Zoom, X39 team video, men's health, Tony Robbins, David Schmidt, patching podcast. So that's all science. You can share quick links. These are video links. How light activates X39 in your body. How to activate your own stem cells. So these are things that you really need to scroll through. Here's sharing the patents. Okay, you can click that link and that, I don't know, is that gonna work? Yeah, oh yeah. Okay, so this is startx39now.com. Sorry, I hit the wrong one. Anyway, these are all links that you really would be served to go through again and click one at a time. And next we're going to do joining our different ways that we stay connected. So to join Telegram, if you have an Apple phone, you're going to download this link. And this is the app for Telegram for Apple. This is the app for Telegram for Android. And once you've downloaded those, come on back here. And then you can click these links. And it allows you to join our groups. Okay, so this is Team Evolve. That one is where a lot of people put information. We share our training times and dates, and people ask questions. This one is for Evolve Stories only. So this is where we put all of the patching podcasts. They all come into here. And that way you can go in there. You can enter up in their search, whatever it is that you're looking for or someone's name. And you can share those links with people. This is business training. This is what this link, this channel is where today's training call will be posted. And you can share that with other people. This is our practitioners group link. And the before and after link. And then we have one in Spanish as well. Those are Telegram. And if you are in Facebook, please join our Team Evolve group. And that there is recognition, there's information, there are links to trainings, links to incentive programs are in there. And lastly, in this section, joining our YouTube channels. And the first one is LifeWave Company channel. There's so many videos of David on this YouTube site. Then we have Marcy Ann Peters' site. And just so you know, Marcy Ann Peters, I'm not sure about Dr. Stacy or Susan Allen, but I know Marcy Ann Peter and mine, if you don't have a link to certain aspects like the patching podcasts, they are all unlisted. That means that only people with the links can see all of those podcasts, or some of the business trainings that we do, we put unlisted. But otherwise, people can just come, anybody can go to my page or Marcy's and see the public listings videos. All right, so those are the different places. And now we invite 3 people a day to podcasts. And even if you get 1 or 2 people invited, do that, okay? just edit, copy, edit, paste. Here's the schedule. We already shared that earlier in the podcast schedule, so you know where that all is at. So today, what we're going to be doing is actually we're going to be, for you that are new, you will be contacting people, making your list of 10, and we'll be showing you here in just a moment how to gift. Okay, that's the first office part, and we'll be headed into the office in a few minutes here at top of the hour. So if you are brand new, this is more information. Okay, it's like you're in kindergarten. This is kind of a junior high or high school information that we're heading up to. So you can listen and absorb it if you want to, but don't feel overwhelmed. Okay. So this is our paper order form or price list, whatever you choose to call it. And as soon as it populates, there it is. What's really important to know about this form are the little gold footballs. And this one right over here is the most important in my humble opinion, because it explains that one sleeve of X39 or X49 equal 2 sleeves of any supportive patch. So when I'm placing a silver order, I could technically put one sleeve of X39 into it and 4 sleeves of Eon. And that way, what I would say is, well, hey, we've got you the silver kit for $299.95. I can get you a month of the X39, and we get 4 months of Eon. And then we have next month an order for the X39. So you're getting them to go on auto ship. Okay. And that way, when you just sign up silvers and don't get anybody on an auto ship, it makes it more challenging for you to keep active in the business requirements. Like if you're being a manager, if you have 4 silvers, but you haven't got anybody ordering again, you have to keep replacing 4 silvers, right? All right. So up here, it shows the retail, it shows the preferred customer, and then it shows silver and all the wholesale packages. And my recommendation is that you always, always, always write the order on a form. And then for me, I have my order forms all in a binder alphabetically. Marcy has an A to Z file, and Marcy uses these little cards, which we're going to go take a look at that now. Okay. So we're going to go over here now to the office, and at the top of the hour on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesdays, for me, it is at 9 a.m. For Pacific Coast, it's at 11. We start training the office. We don't train the office, we work the office. This is where we come with our list of 10. We make the phone calls, we make the connections, and we work. And it's the same link as to join this call here. Okay. And what are we doing? We are gifting. Ooh, Jan, a new picture. I love it. So what is included in our gift? Jan is going to be sending these out for us. She is amazing. And what comes in this little gift? The first thing is the what to expect card that we went over. That was on startx39now.com. Oh my, look at this. There's a health tracker. And on the back, it's all those pictures. Okay. That comes in this little envelope. The next thing we have is the all product list. And it tells about each of the different patches, the aromatherapy. And then it comes with a little order form. Okay. And on the back, it does show how you can build different kits out of a silver pack. That's not all. Comes in this beautiful blue envelope. That's really important when you're gifting. You want to tell the people that you're gifting, hey, look for a light blue envelope, and that's going to have your gift in it. And right here, yeah, Marcy, actually, out of the generosity of her, she is just an amazing woman. When you gift someone, Marcy is sending, well, Jan's sending it, but Marcy's paying for 2 X39s and 2 Eon patches to be sent to the person that you're requesting the gift for. And Jan is the one that does all of this gifting, sending this out. And how you request it is this link here. Okay, it says no sample request should be sent to Jan Rand Friday through Sunday, as Jan needs those days to catch up. So let's go look at the form. You're going to want to bookmark this form, please. And here we go. So when you're requesting a gift being sent to someone, do not worry about whatever email is up there. Just leave it. It doesn't matter. But this is important. The daily code, the word of the day. And every Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, it is a different code word. We're keeping people walking in integrity. If you come into the office, that's when you get to work and ask for gifts. If you're not in the office and you're just snagging code words, that's not really being full of integrity, right? We want to be supportive, and Marcy's being so generous. Let's follow the rules. So sender's first name, your last name, and when you put your phone number down, you are definitely going to put the dashes just like the example, because you need those dashes to make it look like a phone number. On the back of the envelope that Jan sends, she prints that little your name and phone number label. Now for the receivers, Susie, okay, Susie Smith is the first person we're going to send to. I would put Susie under receiver's first name and Smith under her last name. But Susie's husband, John, wants to also experience a gift of patches. So we would put Susie and John on the receiver's first name and their last name, Smith. Now let's say it's Susie Smith and John Jones. Okay, you're going to put Susie Smith on the first name and John Jones on the last name. And that way we know they're two different last named people. Okay. You can only request 2 people on a gift, and that does count as 2 people. So you get 3 gift requests a day. If you put 2 on one, that's 2 of your requests. Okay. Please, critically important, Jan, and I'm sure you got a pile there of returns. You have to get the correct address. And Jan receives 1, 5, 6 different ill-addressed envelopes home every day. I'm sure she's got a pile of them there. And
I got 7 back on Saturday.
There you go.
7.
7. That's way too many, because that's postage, that's patches, that's all the cost of all of this stuff. So your job, critically important, is to get the correct spelling of the address, get a unit number. If it says Suite A, then right here under unit, write Suite A. Okay. The city, the state abbreviation, the zip code, and then hit submit. And
Make sure, see if they moved, because a lot of times it will say they only forward for so long, and after that they don't. So make sure they haven't moved, or if it's a different name on the house, because some mail people won't deliver it if they don't recognize the name. So
there you go. And so if you are brand new, some days only new people get to do the gifting, because our Jen's supplies are low and she's waiting to receive more in. And so on those days, people that are old into the office, we do our follow-up, because follow-up is critical. So when you receive or request a gift sent out, there's 2 things that you need to do. One, you're requesting the gift, but then you need to write the name down. You need to write the date down that you requested it. And you need to put some kind of a phone or information in here for you to request or to connect back with that person. That's why we say, give a card, give a phone number. Okay. Give a patch, get a phone number, because you're going to be following up. That's the most important step after sharing it. If you don't follow up, you're never going to get the business. Okay. Because if you don't ask the question, the answer is always no, no matter what. So, the important things for our new people. Okay. Can you get a list book today? Okay. Can you put 10 names in your list book? Yes, perfect. And can you make sure and write, LifeWave is the holy grail of optimal health? What do you know about stem cells in there? Can you take care of that? Okay. Another thing Marcy doesn't have down in here, but is important. My book is downstairs, my calendar book. That way, if somebody says, oh, I can call you at 5 o'clock tomorrow, you write that in your book, so that, because you have to keep track of your appointments, right? All right, let me come over here and check these out. I have something last night. Perfect. Skateboard accident. Picture of X39, picture of scoliosis says more. I don't ever have anybody ask me about the picture. I just run through. And yes, Carrie, it is being replaced with patchingpower.com. And we are still sending people to startx39now.com because the other one is not up fully functional. There's not all of the aspects of it. And Marcy said that for a minimum of 6 months, startx39now.com will be forwarded to the new site once it goes fully live. I know it is active. People have already been using it, and that's why Marcy is not going to turn it off to continue building it. But if you're sending people to patchingpower.com right now, as of last week, Marcy said it's not fully functional. Okay, so just a heads up about that. How much is that? I'm not sure what you're asking that about. Morals, values, principles. Yes. Are the mini cards in the business bags now the bigger size? Not yet. Not yet. Yeah, you can also confirm zip codes. Thank you for putting the link. Where does the biz card QR code go? Okay, so for me, I put the business card, the QR code on the back of mine. I did not put my website. I put only startx39now.com as a QR code. And the reason I do that is that I want people to come to me to place the order. If you have ever literally gone to your own website and tried to place an order through it for, to enroll, it's challenging. And some people could get frustrated because they don't understand it. So that's why taking the order is good, just taking it on paper. Okay, could you go over the login and password? Once more, I think I missed something. Okay, so for the login to start333biz.com, the username is start333biz, B-I-Z, and the password is just 333biz. Okay. And the code for the gifting, we will say that in the office hours. That's what we do, is we let everybody know that. And patchingpower.com will be the site. All right. And so this is the next thing I want to share. This is called the follow-up clipboard. And I will go back to it and show you where you can get it. But on the follow-up clipboard, I know a lot of people here have them already. And why are they important? They're especially important for new people because you can take this and you can literally, it's been a week since you requested the gift. They've received the gift. You can talk to them while they're holding this envelope and you can just read it. That's all you got to do. If you haven't communicated with someone about that, just say, I'm so new. I'm just going to read this to you. Okay. The other thing that we have on our clipboard is what to expect. Print that off, have that. We have the all products list. Okay, print it off. And the health tracker and the pictures. There's also the order form. And this tells you the different packages you can get. I'm going to share on my clipboard. I also have the 3-step process to becoming a senior director. And I have my commission hot sheet because it's kind of nice to know, right? Where do we get the QR to the X39 Now site? So if you're going to work with Sally, you tell Sally, I would like a QR code. If you're doing it yourself, you create it yourself on Canva or Vistaprint or however you choose to get your cards printed. Okay. The QR, it's just it's your QR code that gets printed onto your card by creating the process of the business cards. It's not like we have this generic QR code for Start X39 Now. Okay. When you have your hand up, can I answer your question, Hen?
Yes, thank you. I am new, 3 weeks in, so I have been making my list, but I have a question, and I appreciate getting on again because I've learned extra things today. But my specific question is, where do I access links for information on a specific illness? Somehow I thought there is a place to go, but I can't remember.
That would be in the Telegram channels.
Oh,
You need to put that app onto your phone, and it's under the Evolve Stories. Okay.
both stories. Okay. I will do that today. Thank you.
Perfect. Right. And Cami wrote, Sally creates a QR code for you if you choose to put it on your card. Okay, that's exactly right. Are there any other questions before we get going? I'm going to
Sheila,
stop.
can you show the front of your card, please?
Sure. So, yeah, this was printed before we became all compliant. And I'm not throwing these away. I spent good money for these, and it does say activate your stem cells. And that's the way it is, because it would be a waste of money and energy to throw all of these away. Okay, don't do that. We're not stopping our business. The big thing is that it's about being compliant online. We don't have advertisements online that say reactivate your stem cells or the compliant language. If you guys haven't done it yet, you got an email. I'm sure that it's also in our Evolve group. This is a 14-page document about what is compliant to say about every patch. It tells you what you can say and what you need to avoid saying. All right. Thank you for joining us, Gwen. We appreciate you being here today. Let's see. I use Microsoft. It's gold to give them out. So exactly. Make that your opportunity for excellence, is that I'm giving all of these business cards away, getting numbers so that I can order new cards. That's perfect. Love it. Okay.
I have a question. I don't have my hand raised.
Okay,
Where to find it at? I've been trying to get the cards ordered, went to the site, and I can't seem to print what they need to have in there. I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing wrong, and you probably can't figure it out for me either. But I called Sally, left her a message, but I can't get it to right to print on the paper or the whatever you call it, the screen here, to fill in the blanks what I want.
So that's totally a Sally thing.
Okay.
Yeah. Sorry.
All right. Okay. Well, I'll just call her then.
Okay.
I just left her a message. Thanks, hon.
You're welcome. Good data. The compliance notes are for the US. So when I was on vacation to Mexico, it was a pleasure to give them out. Perfect. The form does not work. I don't understand what that means. Where's that information on what's safe to say? I received it in an email back in October, I believe it was. And didn't we get that, Kathy, before the convention? Yeah. So what I would suggest is going back if you were here before October, I'd go back into your emails and look at LifeWave emails for the compliance email. We're going to stop recording.